Hello there. Hope you are doing well. I did not make my bed after I took my nap earlier. Let me fix this a little bit. I got a rock over here. My rose quartz. I slept with it on my chest yesterday while I took my nap because I was hurting. Like my back was hurting, everything was hurting. So yeah. And I woke up refreshed. I can tell you that. Okay, and I wrote something here today. It's that judgment you cast on your own truth that causes the struggle with confronting your darkness. Meet yourself with compassion or just acknowledgement that you are a being learning to become. Recognize the archetypes you've embodied and to trudge through your journey. So that could help, because when we recognize the archetypes that we embody on our journey, like at different times we kind of we learn different things through different ways of being. So sometimes we're the child, sometimes we're the mother, sometimes we're, that father energy or mentor, or, just different things, right? I'm sleepy, so never mind me. Sorry. But yeah, so that could help get through whatever hardships, maybe. Also, we aren't those archetypes on a consistent basis. Like, we're not meant to be like the hero throughout our lives for our whole life. 2 nights. We're meant to move to different aspects, different archetypes. So I do want to also pull an archetype here. Let me shuffle these real quick because I was using them. But I'm a little bit sleepy. It's time for me to really go to bed, but I will after this. 5 of Swords, Knight of Cups. So are we cutting something off? I don't know. I think what we're actually doing is integrating like that love, that heart energy. This is going to be quick. I've been doing some quick ones because I'm trying to get more videos. Justice is here. Okay. And at the bottom is 5 of Wands, Death, the World, and the Hierophant. So there may have been, like in the past, some a need for balance, right? A need for justice in some situation where there was competition, a need for, well, transformation from like chaos. But that's a cycle that's been completed here. Maybe there is balance coming in because you've embraced this mentor energy. Also, 9 of Cups is behind that, and the Knight of Swords. So you're putting thoughts into action, integrating lessons, becoming this Queen of Wands, taking command of things because you've done the work, right? And you've got this new beginning coming in. King of Swords, Judgment, Emperor, and the Hangman. So you maybe you've shifted your perspective in some way to create like a new beginning for yourself. And that's helping you to close this cycle. You may have transformed situations like that you're in financially, maybe changed jobs, something like that. Let me see. I don't know if it's I don't know if that helped, but anyway, I'm sleepy. So, and plus I just ate. I know I keep coming on here, but I just ate, but like, I gotta eat when I can and sleep when I can and do these readings when I can. So hopefully it won't be like this for long, but we will see. The cave. So Pluto's cave is coming through. So in the cave story, right, so the man escapes, right? He gets out of the cave and goes out and sees the world, and he sees that there's more to life, right? The tear is also here, which I don't remember. I think it has to do with sadness, obviously, but okay. Let's pull the present energy. Is the Two of Cups. So union, Page of Pentacles, the Sun, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords. So there's something happy about this. You may be harvesting, you may be in union with yourself, you've done introspection on yourself maybe, and you've done work on yourself to create like this boon energy for yourself, like, right? The things are flowing in some way. Future energy. Also, this could be a union with someone else in some way. Maybe you're collabing with a person that shares the same ideas or shares the same interests or something to that effect. It could be like a lover type of energy. It doesn't have to be, but it could be. It could just be with yourself. Also, I'm getting maybe your Chiron. Maybe you've healed that part of yourself, like the Chiron. Like if you look at astrology and look at your Chiron. So personally, mine's in Taurus, and mine's about like well, it's kind of about healing my body, but also it's about like the second house stuff, like realizing for myself that I have something of value to bring to the table, of like something of significance that I offer, like either with healing or like perspective. I don't know. Yeah, it's something like that. But that's also the cave energy. So like maybe people don't listen. so much to what I have to say, but it's like something about it doesn't make it less valuable, and I had to realize that, like, even though, you know, some people don't care to, you know, hear me out or whatever, there's still something of value. Anyway, future energy. 10 of Pentacles. So, okay. Like I said, something of value. 5 of Wands. Even the conflict, the chaos, the competition is all valuable. It's like the past being transformed into something of value. Also, 5-5 is significant. Big change, major change. Also, peace. 4 of Swords. Queen of Wands. Yeah. So something about finding peace, and also commanding peace, right? Like I don't know how to explain what I'm saying. Like, let's see, unseen influence. Okay, King of Swords. So it something about truth, discernment. 8 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles. So this is about communicating, like, the truth, the valuable truth, right? 2 of Swords that you've learned from like inside, like maybe through all the trials that you go through, you learn things. So there's something about that. And the hidden potential. Is that right? The Fool. So this is about the pilgrimage. It's also about that inner child, that so okay, making something of value from, like, all this chaos, competition, narcissists, you know, things like that. Transforming situations so that it's a lovely energy, instead of you're taking muck and making it gold, you know, like, there's something about that. Okay, so let me see, where's my book? I have papers everywhere. The mad scientist over here. I'm just kidding. But let's see, 127. Okay. The dark, the portal, the interior. When in light, the sacred center within. When in dark, withdrawal, isolation, hiding. Those who are fortunate enough to find and enter the cave are forever changed. It is a place of potent power, acting both as a portal to another realm and a space for sacred ritual and initiation. The cave is a place to return for meaningful retreat, where one can see the true self in the darkness. In esoteric teachings, the cave is known to reside in the center of the heart. Within its walls, the whispers of compassion and self-understanding can be heard. Yet because of its mysteries and power, many of us fear the cave and never try to find it. We busy ourselves in the bright lights of the city, while the cavernous and dimly lit chamber calls out to us in the night. Where's your cave? You already know. Return to it and tend to the fire. So, okay. So that's what I got this download earlier for. Let me read it again. It's the judgment you cast on your own truth that causes the struggle with confronting your darkness. Meet yourself with compassion or just acknowledgement that you are a being learning to become whatever. Become whatever. Become you, like your authentic self. Recognize the archetypes you've embodied and to trudge the journey. That's here. So this is about morning. The morning release the rain. When in light, melody, melancholy flowing through. When dark, drowning drama, murkiness. Tears are droplets of letting go. Once they begin to fall, we allow the swelling of the tide of emotion to run its elemental course. Often the tear is what is needed in order for a conversation or situation to break into the next level of intimacy and vulnerability. Some say that tears are so powerful in softening our egos that they open up a portal to the unseen world. Through our watery eyes, the ancestors catch a glimpse of us, and we are reminded of their eternal embrace. We sense our humanity, our humility, and we allow ourselves to be held. It is likely this card appears when there is grieving yet to do, a sinking down into disappointment or despair that once acknowledged will bring a shimmer of clarity to our dewy eyes. Okay. So also the venom is behind that, which is about something toxic. So, and also the empty room and the flame is behind that. So what I'm getting with that is that there may be some clearing out that needs to be done. So that could be the tear or the reason for the tear. And then also for the compassion with ourselves. So, because like anytime I've noticed that people that are super hard on others are also like that with themselves. So they're not able to kind of get to the point of like compassion, right? Because they don't have that for themselves, so they can't provide it for others. So there may be a need for some sort of I don't know, acknowledging that in some way. I don't know. Also, do I want to clarify this? I think we're good. Honestly, I'm tired, so I'm gonna go to bed. And I hope you have a great night, and thank you so much for watching.